Hello friends, welcome to this tutorial. My name is Benson and this channel is Methods Tutorial or Methods Tech. Please do me well by subscribing to this channel, share my video, like it, comment areas that you need improvement or areas that you want to ask question. You can put it on the comment box below, and I really appreciate you watching this video. Thank you for choosing to watch this tutorial, and I promise to give you the best. Alright, quickly we are going to be starting first of all to download the files that we need. So I've already downloaded them in my system, but I will show you how to do that and wait for you to quickly download it where you need to download. So to download, open your file, open your browser and type in on Google, search for XAMPP. So we're going to be downloading XAMPP and we'll be downloading VSC, that is Visual Studio Code, VSC. First of all, download XAMPP. XAMPP is spelled XAMPP, XAMPP. So type download XAMPP and then you will see it will take you to XAMPP website where you are going to where you can be able to download XAMPP from. And once you are done downloading XAMPP into your system, go to downloads, because definitely it might be in downloads, but if it is not there, you navigate to where it is. Alright, so I have a XAMPP folder here already in my so this is a downloaded installable XAMPP. So once I double click on it, I'll be able to install it. So I also have VSC downloaded, so make sure you download VSC code. Once you download it, double click on it and then you wait for it to open up the installable. Okay, it's telling me, do I want to install XAMPP? I say yes. So I think there is okay, XAMPP is about to get installed. Make sure you disconnect your if you have antivirus in your system, you can quickly off the antivirus before installing XAMPP. So here you click next. Okay, now this folder, this is where the XAMPP files will be saved. This is where XAMPP will be installed into. You understand? It's going to create this folder. The folder should be left like this. Don't rename it, just leave it like this. Now if you have a XAMPP installed before and you want to install new one, or let's say you want to upgrade what you have before, what you should do is to go to your C drive. So navigate to your C drive and then look for the XAMPP folder you have there. I've installed XAMPP already, that is why it's here. If I want to install new one, I have to rename this folder and turn it to something else. So I have to rename the folder and turn it to XAMPP old. So I had an old version and then I installed a new version. I have to make this one XAMPP old before installing the XAMPP, because it's going to recognize a folder. Once I click next, it will now tell me that the selected folder is not empty. That means there's a folder existing here already. Hope you understand that. So that is how to fix that error. So I have to cancel installation, but you can just keep clicking next until the installation is successful. Alright, so once you have installed your XAMPP, the next thing to install is the Visual Studio Code. So navigate to where you've downloaded it, double click on it and install your Visual Studio Code. Now once you install it, no need to use the installed file anymore. Just go to your click on your start menu, and then in your start menu you will see that you have your installed files. Your installed file will be showing here. So this is where to use the files from. You understand? So you look for XAMPP, you see XAMPP control panel. All you need to do is just to type XAMPP, this XAMPP control panel. So let's open it. Okay, I was using it already. Okay, the XAMPP control panel contains different services. We have the Apache, the MySQL, the FileZilla. FileZilla is an FTP. FTP means file transfer protocol. So then we have the Mercury and the Tomcat. All right. So Apache is a server. What Apache does is that it turns your system into a server. It turns your system to look like the internet, where XAMPP can where PHP can run. So PHP only runs on Apache. PHP cannot run on any other thing that is not Apache. So PHP can sorry for that. PHP can run on other servers, but the server that XAMPP offers is Apache. You understand? So with Apache, you can turn your system into a server, and you can also connect other systems to your system through your IP address. So at the course of these tutorials, I'm going to show you how to do that. Other systems can browse the website you have created in your system, or if you install a website in your system, other systems can now browse and connect your system through your IP address. So that is networking. Alright, then MySQL is a database, also known as PHP MyAdmin database. PHP MyAdmin database. So MySQL is also known as PHP MyAdmin database. So this is also known as PHP MyAdmin database. Then we have the FileZilla. FileZilla is an FTP, is responsible for installing files into your website. So the first thing to do is to start the Apache and also start the MySQL database. Alright, it has been started. Okay, once it's started, let's create our first project. To create your first project, navigate to your C drive, then go down to XAMPP. Where you have XAMPP, open XAMPP, and then look for htdocs. So your htdocs contains all the projects you've created. So if you are creating a new project, you need to create that project inside the htdocs. So any new project you are making must be inside the htdocs. Do you understand that? Alright, so we are going to be creating our first project here. Click on new, create a new folder. So here we have a new folder, rename it and give it a name. Okay, let's type in PHP-tutorial. PHP-tutorial. So there is our project name. Okay, so that is all about that. Now let's go to our Visual Studio Code. Alright, so let me open, okay, this is my VLC. So the VLC is starting. Make sure you start your own VLC. So we have VLC here. Okay, so let's open a folder. Click on open a folder. Then let's navigate to the folder we want to open. The folder is in drive C. Then inside drive C, look for XAMPP. Then look for htdocs. So all your project must be in the htdocs. So inside the htdocs, we created PHP-tutorial. This is it. So click on select folder. So that folder will be selected as the root folder of your project. So that folder, PHP tutorial, is the root folder of your project. Every project has a root folder. The root folder is a folder that contains all the files and folders, everything that make up a website or a project. It's the root folder. So this first tab here, first menu here, is used for creating new file, and this one is used for creating new folder. Okay, this one is used for collapsing files and folder. Alright, so let's click on this to create our first file called sorry for that. Oh yeah, we are using a free version of that software. Okay, let me delete what I've created. Okay, now let's create the index.php. Index.php. So you can see now that a PHP symbol has appeared because it recognizes that this file is a PHP file. So this this is an elephant, not a horse, sorry. This is an elephant and it signifies that is a PHP file. So this is a PHP symbol. Alright. So we have the index.php. To do that, to navigate to that, you use go to localhost, just type localhost. That folder called htdocs represents your localhost. So type localhost, and in the localhost type the folder we created. That is the root folder. PHP dash tutorial. PHP dash tutorial, and press enter. So this file that is open now is our index.php. Alright. So every website, as I earlier say, every website has index dot something. If the website is an HTML website, it has index.html, and if it is a PHP website, it has index.php. So for mine is index.php. So when you enter a web address, just imagine this PHP tutorial as a web address. Example, google.com. If you enter .com, the first page that we open is the index page. The index page is always the first page that is open in every website, and then from the index page you can navigate to other page. So some websites, they make it automatically that when it opens the index page, it will navigate to the appropriate page on its own by using PHP header function. Alright, so we are not doing that, so no need for us to put index.php here because we are already in index.php. So this page is index.php because nothing has been written here yet. That is why that page is empty. Okay, so now let's start first by creating our PHP delimiter. So the PHP delimiter is created with question mark PHP, press enter, question mark greater than. So this is a PHP delimiter. What's the meaning of a delimiter? Delimiter simply means a boundary that contains some set of code. So some programming language has boundaries. They have delimiter. HTML, you must create it in the HTML tag. Then the HTML tag, you create the header tag and the body tag, right? And the body tag, you put all your website code, that is HTML. But in PHP, the PHP delimiter is this opening of PHP and closing of PHP. So all your PHP code must be in a delimiter. You can't write a PHP code outside the PHP delimiter and expect it to work. It will not work. Yeah. So echo means to print. Echo hello world. So here we are printing hello world. Okay, now let's refresh. You can see hello world has been printed here for us. Now I want to show you something. My Visual Studio Code is saving automatically. If yours is not saving automatically, you have to be pressing Ctrl S every time you need to check your code. But to escape that, go to your file and then navigate down. You see autosave. So click on autosave. It will start saving automatically. Alright, so we are all set to learn PHP. So this is the first thing in PHP, how to print hello world in PHP. Just simply echo hello world. So in our next video, we are going to learn so many other things. We are going to learn how to create variables, how to save data in variables. We are going to learn variable data types, and some other little things in variables. Alright, so thank you for watching this video. Please remember to subscribe to this channel. Remember to subscribe to this channel if you have not done so. Thank you once more.